Sukhi Hotu. Welcome you all for our Sunday evening meditation session. It is time for us to conclude the week with the wholesome practice. helping ourselves to reflect on the week, and then make new hopes for the new week is starting from tomorrow. So it is nice that we have this Sunday evening to come together and sit and then engage in this wholesome practice together with of our other practitioners. Although you are joining from your home by yourself, you are not alone. You have us, three of us, and also we have other people who are doing this practice together at the same time. So we are connected in a different way. So we are still a community helping each other to practice. During these days, we need these kinds of practices, particularly to help us to find a way um, to overcome our challenges and also to think differently, because most of us are experiencing all kinds of changes. Our plans for the summer has changed. I had my plans, and Bante Pun had his plans, and also Bante Metta, and every one of you, should have had plans for the summer. So we have to change all of them. And also now, many people are also experiencing a lot of other difficulties, financial difficulties, and many challenges. And of course, still we also need to stay alert and keep ourselves protected and follow the guidelines very mindfully to protect ourselves from infections. So, so much of change is happening in our life. But I think if we are willing to explore new ways to make ourselves feel safe and feel happy, we'll be able to use this time. We should be able to like overcome this uncertainty and uh, this this feeling of insecurity, because we used to find our happiness and our security in one way. So now things have changed. So sometimes we may not find the same security in the things that we earlier, found our security. And now we have to change our plans, for us to be together, for us to, find happiness and joy. So, but we should like explore and find new ways to find security and happiness. There is not only one way to find joy, find happiness, and find security and safety. There can be many other ways, because we have been doing things in a particular way, and now those things are being restricted. So now we think that there's no way we can find that sense of security. There's no way that we can be happy as we used to be, because we were only stuck. We were doing um, things in a particular way. But if you are willing to sometimes let go of our image of our happiness, our image of our security, our image of our, and also if you are willing to let go and try new methods, we'll be able to find different ways to make ourselves happy. We'll be able to find different ways to make ourselves feel safe. And but that requires certain level of courage and certain level of willingness to let go, and we have courage to open and try new things, and also some kind of creativity to think out of the box. Yeah, our the way to make ourselves happy, way to make ourselves feel safe. Maybe we have to find new ways. So we need to think out of the box. So these kinds of meditation practices can help us to develop that ability to sometimes let go of our old methods, let go of our old image of our notion of our happiness, and maybe so then we can open our mind and try different ways. Sometimes this kind of restrictions can open new doors for us to find new um, territories, new ways to make our lives meaningful. I remember one story about a judo student, a student of martial art. In Japanese martial art called judo, there was one little boy who loved to learn martial arts. He really wanted to learn judo, but he was born without his left arm. He only had one arm, but he was still willing to learn. So he went to the master, sensei, and told the master that he really wanted to learn this technique, learn this martial art. He really enjoyed it, and the sensei, with compassion, and he accepted this student who had only one arm. So then, sensei observing him and taught him one move and one shot that he can make. So the young boy was so happy. So he was learning and practicing that one move and one shot, and now to feel good. And he uh, went back, and on the second month also, master asked him to practice the same move and same shot. He thought that master will teach him something else, but then, following the advice, he practiced the same move and same shot. And then the third month, also, he was asked to practice the same thing. For whole 6 months, master only taught him one move and one shot. And he was really keen to study more things, but master only taught him this one move and one shot. But he became really good at it. And then after 6 months, there was a competition among the students. And the master asked him, this boy, to to join the competition and compete with other students. But the boy told the master that other students know so many other moves and other shots. I only know one move and one shot. But the master encouraged him. You should join the competition. You should go and face the other opponents. And so the competition. He joined the competition, and so with and he was fighting his first round with an opponent, and he only knew one shot or one move. And when the other students were doing all kinds of moves, kind of protect himself, and they just use his own only shot that he knew uh, to do, and he won. And then there was a second round. There was a second competitor also, and he was better than the earlier one. And this young boy was quite afraid, whether he'll be able to do that. And master told him, "You can be. Just go ahead and do it." So he was doing that, and the clever one also using all kind of moves and shots. But then at the end, this the young boy won the second round also. Then was the last round. The really advanced fighter came as an opponent to him. The judge, the referee wanted to stop the fight because referee thought that it is very unfair to have this boy with one arm to fight with this advanced fighter. But the master insisted that he should face this fight. Doesn't matter whether he win or not. So even the last round, the young boy was with in fight with the advanced fighter, and it took a while, and they were doing all kind of moves. But the young boy only did the move and the shot that he knew. And to everyone's surprise, he won even the last round. And then young boy couldn't believe himself. And on the way back, and he went to the master and asked him, "How come? You taught so many moves and shots to all other students. You only taught me one. How come I won the competition?" The master told the young boy, "You won the competition for two reasons. One, that although you knew one move and one shot, you are very good at that because your practice is for many, many months. The second reason is that the only way that other opponents could defend themselves from your shot is to grab your left arm. The only way to defend themselves, any opponent can defend themselves with this shot that he's making. In order to defend themselves, they have to grab the left arm of the opponent. But this boy had no left arm. Therefore, the opponent couldn't defend themselves. There's nothing to grab and and grab and and distract the fighters. Because he didn't have the left arm, the opponent could not do their defensive step. They couldn't defend themselves. There's nothing to hold, nothing to grab and throw him away. So the master's the cleverness of the master is to use the defects of this young boy to for his own advantage and find new ways to fight. I think it's an inspiring story for us to learn. Like these days we are limited in many ways. We are restricted from our travels. We are limited of doing our work. Meeting people. So many restrictions. But if we still did not stick ourselves to all methods to make ourselves happy and safe, and if you are willing to let go of the old methods and try new ways, we'll be able to find new ways to make ourselves happy and meaningful and peaceful. So even just like this young boy who didn't only had one arm, but he was still won the game, and his defects was for his advantage. We can also make the situation for our own advantage. We can find ways to practice more meditation. We can find ways to read more things. We can find ways to meet people in different ways. We can find ways to develop new skills in our life, and even to have some financial security and sense of safety. Even the very idea of how to be happy. We thought that only way to be happy is to visit places, so we go for vacations. But there could be many other ways that we can be happy. We can make ourselves joyful and connected. So, meditation really can help you to have that kind of clarity in the mind in order for us to find new ways to think out of the box, find new ways to be happy, find new ways to feel safe. We need to have clarity of the mind. So, this meditation is for that. We can use this meditation to develop more clarity and more happiness, more joy, and that clarity and that calmness in the mind can enable to find new ways to make ourselves happy and also make ourselves useful to others in new ways. So let us practice this meditation, loving kindness and meditation on breathing. So please join with us. Three of us are going to practice now. So you can join us and we will ring this bell to help us to bring our attention to this present moment, and we will do our chant, Namo Buddhaya, to help you to settle your mind further into this moment. Please join us with the chant. Relax your body. Let us feel our body as closely as possible. With this relative calmness, we can start to feel our body move. Let us identify areas where our body is having touching sensations. Our lower legs, when they touch the floor, just feel that sensation of touch. Feel the sensation of pressure when in the areas where your body meets the chair. Feel the weight of the body and pressed muscles in that area. and feel your upper body. Where you feel your clothes, just acknowledge the basic outline of this body, how this body is sitting right here. Let us use this awareness of the body to settle our mind right here in the present moment. The body is always in the present moment. Let us feel the body and anchor our mind, our awareness right here in the present moment. We are here right now, sitting, preparing to meditate. Nowhere else but right here and now in the body. We can use this awareness of the body to further relax our body, even releasing subtle tightness, tensions. We can lengthen our breath. And when we breathe out, we can allow any tight areas of the body to open up, relax, and release. Let us try to see whether we can drop our shoulders a little bit further when we are breathing out. Allow the breath comes in, and when you breathe out, try to drop your shoulders a little bit further. Relax in whatever holdings and tightness there. Again, when you breathe out, see whether you can drop your chest a little bit further down. And again, when you breathe out, see whether you can let go of your belly a little bit further, holding nothing in the belly, but simply letting it to drop. So with each our breath, we can take a moment to relax and release. Just let go of any tightness, any holdings, any part of the body. Relaxing, releasing, loosening, dropping. We will let this body to rest as relaxed as it can. Simply let it to be Let it relax right here, loosening all the muscles, just letting it to hang and be here. With this relaxed body, let us now gently bring our attention to our mind. We will let this body to rest by itself. We will now bring our whole attention to our mind and simply watch what are the thoughts coming to our mind right now. In this peaceful, calm moment, we may have less thoughts, but it's still possible. Various memories and thoughts keep popping up in our mind. Let us take a moment to watch. What could be our next thought? What could be the memory that is popping up next? With openness, curiosity, let us simply watch. Without developing any one of them more than that, simply watch. Various thoughts keep popping up, memories, images, intentions to do certain things. This is the nature of ordinary mind. Let us remind ourselves whatever thoughts that are coming to our mind right now, they are simply thoughts, simply memories, simply impressions of the mind. Whatever coming to our minds are not really happening. If memories surface in our mind, those incidents, events have already happened. They are not happening now. We only have an image, a memory, an impression. If you have any thoughts about possible future events, they are not happening either now. They are simply our projections, imaginations. Let us remind ourselves right now, the only real thing happening is the fact that we are sitting and we are aware that we are sitting. This is the only reality, the true reality you are confronting now. We will simply let go of our need to attend to those thoughts coming to us. We simply let go of them. Just be right here with this very awareness of the sitting. With this present moment awareness, let us now gradually and purposely navigate our mind. We will purposely make our mind as wholesome as possible. With this present moment awareness, we can consciously guide our mind to be most wholesome. This is a good opportunity for all of us to gradually transform our mind to be one of the most wholesome states. Let us now, instead of letting the natural, gradual, random thoughts to come, we will purposely generate and guide our mind to reach one of the most wholesome states, loving kindness. Let us take this moment to open our heart and allow the loving kindness potential in our mind to come out and manifest right here. We all have this capacity for loving kindness. In the deep in our mind, we have a genuine willingness for everyone to be well, to be safe. In the deep in our mind, we have a genuine wish of well-being towards everyone. We have a genuine goodwill towards all beings. Let us bring it out. Let us allow it to grow, manifest right now. In order to ignite our loving kindness, to activate our loving kindness, we can visualize an image, a wholesome, positive image, an image of a little baby sitting right in front of you. Or image of a little puppy, kitten, or even little bird, or any other pet. Whatever feel appealing to you, visualize such a image of a little baby or little creature. Have that image as clearly as possible in your mind. And notice the change happening in the mind, the arising of loving kindness, willingness to care for this little baby or little creature, unconditional love. What we are experiencing is the spark of the loving kindness. Let us now grow this loving kindness stronger and stronger by maintaining this wholesome state longer in our mind, and by making more and more wishes of loving kindness to everyone, directing this willingness, this loving kindness to everyone, including ourselves. Let us keep wishing well-being to all and everyone. Wholeheartedly expanding this loving kindness towards all, including ourselves. Let us start with ourselves, the living being sitting right here, directing the same loving attention to ourselves, just like we had the loving kindness attitude towards the little baby and little creature. Let us embrace ourselves with the same attitude of loving kindness, this living being sitting right here. With a sense of acceptance, forgiveness, and compassion, let us direct that loving attention to ourselves. We will make a loving wish to ourselves. May this person sitting right here, may I be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep wishing ourselves all the good wishes we can make to ourselves. If you have a special concern, just make a good wish to yourself to be free from any fear and make your own wish to yourself wholeheartedly. Let us continue to radiate this loving kindness to ourselves, particularly to this body which has been helping us to live this precious human life. We will take a moment to radiate this loving attention and this loving kindness wish towards this whole body, genuinely wishing well-being and allowing this loving kindness intention to travel throughout the body, healing each part of the body. May this whole body, may the skin of this body that protects us from all germs and infections, the skin throughout the body, be healthy, be healed. May the muscles of this body, all the ligaments, all the tendons, all the tissues throughout the body be healthy, be healed. May all these bones, large bones, and tiny bones throughout this body, all these joints be healthy, be healed. these organs in this body, which are even working for us right now to keep us alive. May these lungs helping us to breathe in and out. May this whole respiratory system be healthy, be healed. May this heart, even beating for us right now, the cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digesting system, all the organs related to this whole digesting system, the stomach, liver, pancreas, intestine, colon, the whole digesting system, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, the whole genitourinary system, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, from the top of the head all the way to the tips of the toes, be healthy, be healed. Allow this loving kindness intention to travel throughout the body, healing the whole body. Let us now expand this wish beyond ourselves to everyone else, sharing the same sense of peace and well-being with all others. Let us genuinely wish the same well-being to all other people. May everyone in our family, may all our good friends, may all of them share this loving kindness. May they all be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish even beyond the circle of our beloved people to all others. May all people living in this surrounding area, may all of them in this whole neighborhood be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish beyond this immediate neighborhood to people and beings living in all directions, in all places. May all people, all beings living in the direction we are facing now, may all of them living near and far in this direction right now be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our right, may all of them living near and far in this direction be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all beings living in the direction of our back, every one of them living in this direction right now, near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our left, all of them living in this direction right now, near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in every direction, above, below, all across, may all of them, each and every living being, without exception, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Rejoice. Rejoice this loving kindness mind, the loving kindness that embraces all beings without exception, loving kindness that has no limits. Rejoice this unbound loving kindness, limitless loving kindness, pervade into every direction, embracing all beings with this loving kindness. Rejoice. Rejoice this ever pervading loving kindness, the wholesome state of the mind. With this rejoice, let us allow our mind to experience more calmness, the expansive loving kindness. Make our mind calm and allow us to experience deeper levels of calmness. Let us take a few minutes to allow this mind to be calmer and calmer by simply resting with this pervading loving kindness. And we can use our breath to allow our mind to settle further and further and experience deeper and deeper calmness. In this peaceful, silent moment, we can feel our breath. We can feel the gentle movement of our breath through our nostrils, across our throat, in our chest, in our belly. Pay attention to the areas where you can feel your breath. Feel the movement of the breath. Let us try to pay a close attention to the sensation of the in-breath, how it feels like to breathe in, how the air molecules are passing through the nostrils, filling the lungs, energize the body. And pay close attention to the out-breath, how it feels like to breathe out, how the warm air is coming out and moving through the nostrils and relaxing the body. Let us rest with this breath for a few minutes, letting our mind to be calmer and calmer and calmer. Breath is the only thing happening right now, nothing else. It is only the breath happening now. Be with our breath. Let us rest with our breath. In these last few minutes, let us make a full effort to be with our breath. Just making the last effort to be with the breath. Rest with the breath. Dukkha pataca nidukkha bhayapattaca nibbhaya Sukampattaca Nisukha Hontu Sabbipi Paninu. May all beings who are suffering be free from suffering. May all beings who are in fear be free from fear. May all beings who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful meditation in our life. We were able to practice this meditation thanks to many generations of teachers in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past. Let us also feel grateful to anyone who helped your meditation tonight, and to everyone who stayed without disturbing your meditation tonight. Let us feel grateful to this device, this network that helped us to connect to this meditation tonight. Let us also feel grateful to even to these non-living things which helped our meditation, including this cushion, this chair, this bell, and everything. Deeply feel grateful to all people and all things which made this meditation possible for us today. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, I hope that we had a good concluding meditation for the week. Now, three of us would like to extend our blessings to you. We will do this blessing chant, wishing every one of you to conclude this week with strength and courage and new hope, new hope for the next week, new week. And we will be chanting as usual a loving kindness sutra. And this sutra has been chanted by by us only for many millions and millions of times, and we are going to chant it right now again for you. And this particular sutra was given by the Buddha out of great compassion for all living beings. So this sutra actually contain the great compassion of the Buddha. So we want to extend those blessings to you. And we wish throughout this chant, may you all receive these blessings. May you all be blessed with good health, with strength and courage to overcome difficulties in your life. And you may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, people who are sick, people who are going through difficult times, and share these blessings with them all. And may you all receive these blessings. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniyamanta kusalena yantam santam padam abhisamicca sakko joja sojoja sojoja samsamudu anatimani santos sakoja subharoja ampakinchoja sallahu kavunti sanvingriyo ca nipako appagabbo kulesu ananugindo na ca kuddam samacare kincina vinyo pare Upavadeyam sukino vake mino vantu sabbe santa bhavantu sukitanta ike cipan bhutanti tasavata varava anavasesadiga Avaye mahantava majjimarat kanukatula dittava yeva additta ye cedure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhave siva sabbe satta bhavantu sukitantana paro parang nikumbet nyati manyet kanta cinang kanci vyarosana patiga sanyana manyas sedukka minceye mata yatani yang puntang ayusai kepunta manurake evampi sabba bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanang mittan ca sabba lokasmin manasang bhavaye Parimanang mudang adocatiriante asambadang averang asapatang tintang carang nisinno sayano vayavatas savigadamindo etang sating aditteye brahmamitang viharang itamaho ditting ca anupagam silevadat nina sampanno kami suvinaya gedang nahi jatu gambaseyam punareti etena sanca vajjena sottite hotu sambada etena sanca vajjena sambharogo vinasatu Etena sanca vajjena hotu te jaya mangalam Sambitiyo vivajjantu Sambharogo vinasatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te. Okay, we wish you a very great, positive week from tomorrow onwards. Yes.
Wish you good health.
See you next time.